Hey everybody, welcome back to another week here on The Loop. As we continue to make our way through the Bible, we're going to spend our time this week looking specifically at the book of 1 Corinthians. As you read through this book, some of the content is going to be a little confusing. The reason that's the case is because Paul is addressing some things in their culture that we really don't have to worry about in our culture. Things like eating meat that has been sacrificed to idols. That's not even a thing here. But as Paul gives clarity about what they should do in their situations, he gives us principles that will help us in our own situations. Let me show you what I mean. The church in Corinth understood that because of Jesus, they were covered by grace. Their relationship with God was not dependent upon their ability to keep the law. In fact, they would tell you that because of Jesus, they felt free from the law. And in a sense, they were free. But Paul wants them to understand that just because you are free in Christ, that doesn't mean you are free to do things that will hurt other people. And so in 1 Corinthians chapter 5, Paul writes to them about a man in their church who is sleeping with his father's wife. It's probably his stepmom. Paul says, dude, you can't do stuff like that. Freedom in Christ does not mean that you are free to do things that will hurt other people. So that's their situation. But here's the principle that Paul gives us that applies to all kinds of situations. 1 Corinthians 10:24, Paul said this, "No one should seek their own good, but should instead seek the good of others." As you make decisions in your life, it's important for you to remember this principle. Yes, you are free in Christ, but you are never free to hurt other people. Instead, you should be looking out for their good rather than looking out for your own good. That's what Jesus had in mind when he said, "Love one another as I have loved you, so you must love one another."